Hard truth. If you're still clinging to old methods of programming in art, you are already behind the curve. The future is here and it waits for no one. Welcome to Let's Talk. Today we dive deep into the future of vibe coding and how technology will enhance creativity. This is not a feel-good video. It's a wake-up call. If you want to stay relevant in a world that's rapidly evolving with artificial intelligence and machine learning, you need to understand what vibe coding is and why it matters. We start by understanding that traditional coding has served us well. But it is no longer enough. The creative process is changing. Vibe coding is a revolutionary approach where programming becomes more about capturing the mood, the energy, and the artistic essence of an idea rather than just writing lines of code. Think of it as a bridge between raw technology and human emotion. Imagine a designer creating an interactive art installation. Instead of manually coding every detail, they use vibe coding to set the emotional tone of the piece. The system learns from their inputs, adapting to subtle cues and transforming them into dynamic visuals and sound. This is not science fiction. It is the intersection of creative expression and smart technology. Now, let's break down how artificial intelligence is driving this change. AI algorithms are learning to understand patterns in human creativity. They analyze music, colors, shapes, and even body language to create outputs that feel alive. One example is a new tool that allows musicians to generate beats by simply humming a tune. The AI not only replicates the melody but also infuses it with the energy that the musician intended. Similarly, visual artists can now input their sketches and have the system enhance them with dynamic effects that reflect their unique style. This transformation is fueled by machine learning, which means these systems are always getting better. They learn from every interaction and improve their ability to translate creative vibes into digital art. When artists and designers use these tools, they become partners with technology rather than being replaced by it. The machine amplifies the human touch, making art more immersive and interactive. I want you to pause for a moment and consider this. If you are not experimenting with these tools right now, you are falling behind. The gap between those who embrace these advancements and those who do not is growing wider every day. I challenge you to dive into vibe coding. If you have ever been curious about blending art with tech, now is the time to experiment. Leave a comment below telling us what creative project you would enhance with vibe coding. Now, let's examine some examples. Consider a graphic designer working on a brand identity for a startup. Traditionally, they would create a static logo and a set of guidelines. With vibe coding, they can create an evolving brand presence that changes based on audience interaction. Imagine a logo that subtly shifts its color or form as users interact with a website or app. This dynamic response not only captures attention but also builds a deeper connection with the audience. Another example is in film and animation. Directors are already using AI to generate complex scenes that respond to the mood of the narrative. Instead of spending months on manual adjustments, they can now set the emotional parameters and let the machine handle the intricate details. This means faster production times and more creative freedom for storytellers. There is also a significant impact on education. Creative coding workshops are emerging where students learn to use vibe coding tools. These courses are not just about learning to code. They are about exploring the synergy between art and technology. Imagine a classroom where students are encouraged to experiment with algorithms that respond to their emotions. This is not just about making art. It is about learning how to express yourself in a digital world. The future of vibe coding is not without its challenges. There will be debates about the role of the artist versus the machine, Some fear that as AI gets better, the human touch might be lost. Let me be clear. Technology is a tool. It does not replace creativity. It enhances it. The artists who will succeed in the future are those who master this collaboration. They are willing to push boundaries, embrace new tools, and challenge the status quo. If you are afraid to experiment with these new methods, you risk becoming obsolete. I want you to engage with this video right now. Think about the tools you are currently using. Ask yourself if they are truly enabling your creative expression or if they are holding you back. Hit like if you believe that technology should be used to empower creativity. And share this video with someone who needs a push to break out of their comfort zone. Let's also talk about the business implications. For entrepreneurs and creative professionals, vibe coding offers a competitive edge. It is not just about creating art. It is about creating experiences that captivate audiences. Brands that incorporate dynamic, responsive art into their marketing strategies are already seeing higher engagement and stronger customer loyalty. The companies that succeed in the coming years will be those that are bold enough to integrate these new technologies into their core strategies. Consider the example of a startup launching a new product. Instead of traditional advertising, they could create an interactive campaign where the product's visuals change based on the viewer's interactions. This creates a personalized experience that builds excitement and drives sales. Such innovations are not theoretical. They are happening right now. And the companies leveraging them are reaping the rewards. From a technical standpoint, vibe coding is made possible by several key innovations. First, advances in neural networks allow computers to understand complex patterns in data. Second, improvements in natural language processing mean that machines can interpret the subtle nuances of human communication. Finally, the integration of sensory data, such as sound and video, enables systems to capture the full spectrum of human emotion. These technologies are converging to create tools that are both powerful and intuitive. Let's now look at the roadmap for the future. In the next 5 years, we will see vibe coding tools become more accessible and integrated into mainstream software. Major tech companies are investing heavily in AI-driven creative tools, which means that soon, these technologies will not be confined to niche applications. They will be part of everyday creative processes in design, film, music, and advertising. The playing field is being leveled, and those who learn to harness these tools early will be at a significant advantage. I challenge you to take action today. If you are a creative professional, start exploring AI tools that integrate with your workflow. If you are a business owner, think about how you can incorporate dynamic, responsive content into your marketing. There is no time to wait. The gap between early adopters and those who hesitate is growing, and the consequences are clear. Fall behind or lead the charge. Let's pause for a moment and interact. I want to hear your thoughts. Do you have experience with vibe coding or AI-driven creative tools? How have they changed the way you work? Share your stories in the comments below. Your insights could help others take the leap into this brave new world. In summary, the future of vibe coding is not a distant dream. It is a reality unfolding before our eyes. It represents a shift in how creativity is expressed and experienced. By blending the precision of coding with the fluidity of human emotion, we are opening up new possibilities for art and design. This is a call to arms for anyone who cares about creativity and progress. Embrace the technology, master the tools, and drive your creative vision forward. Now, here is your assignment. Identify one area of your creative or professional life where you have been relying on traditional methods. Take the next 48 hours to research an AI-driven tool that can enhance that process. Experiment with it and share your experience with someone who is as serious about growth as you are. The future belongs to those who dare to innovate. Thank you for watching. Remember, the truth is hard but necessary. If you found this video valuable, hit the like button, subscribe for more deep dives, and share it with anyone who needs to hear this message. Let's talk, let's create, and let's transform the future together.